Okay. So let's see. Dingxin versus Shibano Toramaru, playing for In Cup. Okay, so white here. So also the other day, so Dingxin lost to Shibano Toramaru in Chenlan Cup, but the other day he played Ichiri Kiryu. I think it was a little after. Yeah. Like a week after he played Ichiri Kiryu in Egon Cup, and he just wants to dominate, show he was stronger than Japanese. And he did very well versus Ichiri Kiryu. And so here I think he wants to revenge. So yeah, that's funny that they met again. That in Shenlan Cup they played like in second round, but they get very close in the brackets, and again here in the In Cup. So unless they met in finals, they are not supposed to play so many games each other. The time settings, I don't know. Um, I think they have time. That's like the players doesn't seem too much in time troubles. So I don't know exactly. Okay, so black's here, white, and third. Just I think here this is like nothing really special, right? It's like all fine. It's maybe even all AI moves here. I think we see some other games with similar position. But it was in yesterday games from yesterday, right? I'm not sure which one. But I think we see something like this. So there is push here to get strength. Okay. So this is just like 50-50 so far. So let me check quickly. Yeah, okay, it was the Seki Kotaro versus Muting. But it was a bit different. It's like the top right is was a little bit similar, but the bottom side is different. But yeah, it was muting versus Seki Kotaro. I know it was like yesterday. So the black here, yeah, okay. But I think white, for me, white makes better choice than the. That's probably more closer than AI. Closer to AI choices for the whites. But not same players, not same opponents. That's also important thing. Anyway, that's like close game. So, and here, and black extend. But yeah, situation on bottom side was way different anyway. So black approach. Black approach is like, okay, that's threatening a little the top, but I think it's also important to play there at some point. That's now white here, but if black find the time to play one here, it's very big. So black's defense here, white pushing before playing. He cuts here. Okay, that you can consider to play double Ane here. But it seems he wants to force black's to answers here and then play it here. I think it's if he played here, that he feels like black's going to play this way. Let's this sacrifice and you can capture here. So this way makes right side is safe here. And the top right is also safe. So if I defense, that you get this, but now that's black to play. And that should be okay for black. At least that's like he was probably thinking it's okay for black that way. Let me check what I think about position here. Or maybe one step here. Here the I say is to play this way. Don't push the other one. And you got this. And black will play there. And so that's a variation this way. So you can capture it at some point. So it chooses to push here, losing 1 point for the white. But no big deal. No big deal, but that's the cut here is losing something. Like 3 points. So that say still says you should play there. So this one is, there is a price for playing the sacrifice here. So black's play the cut anyway, because it's that way, I think it's black fine. Anyway, top right is alive, and that's just he can take care of his stones, maybe play laterally. So that's good for blacks to play laterally here and this. And I guess what is not okay, it's just capture. Because you probably can fix, and that's now 2 stones on the right side, on bottom right. They are not so great. So, okay, cuts and fights. So white's capturing here is no big deal, anyway. So white's defense. Okay, Atari here, cuts, so that's push and extend, right? Okay. So now white's defense, and that's black cut here. It's still very, very close. Okay, it seems here Um, when white play this one, AI wants to just jump here. Was so just good for black. Okay, and it seems the way black played here, losing a little with this, and the cut here. So cuts, okay, captures here, or that's like a way to save, at least. White is trying to squeeze a little. That's like, it's not really a net, because there is Atari, but that way squeezed and get strength. So you captures 3 stones on top, but that way white now is going to fix around here. Okay, play this first. It's way to get more strength. I think it's like white getting here is way to makes 2 cutting stones dead. It's very nice squeeze, if it's okay. I think since he cut here, since he did that cut, it's probably anyway no really overpath. Or maybe there is some others. Okay. It seems the ice says you can play it here, then play this one. Or just instead of Atari playing here right now. Yeah, okay. It seems to be just white here is a small loss compared to playing here. And yeah, that here. So this is like now since white played this is like no choice. Can black at 3 at n14? Yeah. Here. Yes, but you need to play here anyway. And what's the best choice here? You can just do here. Because it's just capture with net. 6 is net here, so white 4 is okay, just the net. So why do you want to play 1 if you have no time for here, right? That's no time. You get captured. So if you had to play there and this is capturing black with a net, because this is net, that I think it's not just in that case, just play here and let white do this. And this is AI says here, I think no big difference. So AI says you should play that way here. P19 and 14 for white, defense, and then blacks to play. So black can play this to fight this and jump for 2 stones. But I think the way in game here, that he played Atari, and that's some damage. And so he played Atari here, but he still needs to come back here. Looks like he makes more profit on top. But the thing is, I think making white stronger. So white played Atari here and attach. Still something. That's here. You can't stand a key because it's a co-fight here. And that's not a co-fight who wants to play, because of course you takes first. But the thing is, you don't have Kotrits. For maybe, I don't know. You have Kotrits. Do you have Kotrits for white? I don't know. But when white takes, if white takes back, the thing is now you let white play 2 times. Like here, solve the co, and white play another move. So it's like white can fix 4 and 6. So just like you have no chance. So he just capture, and white can get just only one, but that's still big thing. I think that's a big thing for white. So anyway, here, situation here, AI says black is 1 point better. And now that since black played that way, it's white 1 point better. So playable game anyway, but change of the lead. And it seems the white should not play here. Just just switch to another place, like play here. That's AI move. Okay, so it seems the play of white here should be kept for later. You should keep this for later. You should keep it for later. And so here, this is like it should be here. That's like way to capture the cutting stone, like proper play. Um, but it's not white attach here, so it's the tricky move. Wants to catch a little more, but here this is just super close game, and AI says that's like disaster move here. So this is first time. This is the biggest drop in the game so far. Maybe it's just some move inaccurate before this, but no really mistakes. But now this one. So this is here half point game. So that's super close. Attach here for white is now 4 points for black. In case he answers well. And answers well is jump here, which is not what he did. But jump here is very big move, you know? Because here, that the cutting stone on top is a trouble for white. And also stones here, they are in trouble. So that's very important for white, for black, the two cutting stones here. So black answered, that makes maybe white happy here. At least suffer less damage. That just like now 2.5 points instead of 4 points behind. So maybe a chance for white to finish well here. And so black's played here. So that's here now. AI says switch to the left. As I think you suffer too many damage on two stones, and you should not use them. And since you get the black two stones here, that you can do like this, and now that's you can kill this, you know. But don't think about this area. So black's play here is wrong spot. So now that's back to advantageous for white. If white playing here is not playing here, why? That's you should capture the cutting stone. That's black is telling, okay, you played somewhere else, that's cut here. That's huge. That's you can't play that way because you are behind about the liberty, but you can play that way and maybe connect, and that's his troubles. Of course, you can escape here or cut here. You're better to play here maybe, but that's why it is something. So I don't like this. So I'd like to play there. Maybe a thick move. So this is troubles. Of course, there is here. But can you really? You can do here. Is it? You're still behind about liberties. What happens? Atari, push here. Okay. If it's here, you can do Atari there. Atari. Blocked. And no. Not that way. You pushed here. That's the way. This is winning capturing race. This is winning capturing race. Like, white here, black Satori. White can try to escape. That's just Satori now. Or just Satori here, that's fine. Or even Satori here. Hmm. And like, if you played here, now just you are winning capturing race. And you have no time before it's Atari every time. So you can't play 11 here. So you had 2 defense, right? And is this okay as well? Ah, it's okay as well. Just like that way, you can't win semi for black. For white, sorry. That's here, this is just you kill first. White's playing here, you can play it here, you can try this one, but you still win semi. So you can play it here. There is Atari, there is this one that you played here. And this one is you captured. So still not good. Well, that's a huge trouble. That team 7 is just not working. You had to push here. And this way you had to keep pushing. And this way you played here. Can Y cut here? That looks like that's great ladder breaker. That's making the ladder. Anyway, it's a net here. White has to push for me. White has to keep pushing, otherwise that's maybe turn is a very strong move here. But how do you win here? You can't win semi here again. So that's like you should play here. But now what happens when here? That this way looks like you can try to cut. It seems maybe premature. That's like at 3 and here. It looks like 2 levels. So maybe you need a move here, but at least you make a shape, and that's like white should defend. And maybe attach later is something. And maybe what happens if you just cut here right now here? That's not really working. Yeah, not really working. That's just good for the whites. So I think it's something like this. And you had no time for here, I guess, as this time I think this is just good for black. So you really need this and just here. Is 12 already good? Yeah, that's fine. So play that with just okay for white. For black, I think. So white should do, and he played this one, okay. And what's I said about this? Just okay, just another way. That's anyway helping. You know, this is helping for this. That's you should be able to manage. Just but there is difference, yeah. No, there is difference here. That's here white is winning. According to AI, white is winning by 1.5 points. And that way, it's now black is winning by 1 point. So like losing more than 2, losing 2-3 points. Okay, white's playing here. And play the left. Okay, so wants to make the base on the left. So if he makes life here, he can be okay about territory maybe. But looks like dangerous, right? Still very, very close game. Oh, that's so sad. This is very close here. But this one seems to be losing a lot. What's a play here? That's just to give up stones? Yeah, he says 1 for 2 here. And then just you played fight here. Okay. So you played 7 here for 8 and you takes. And now black's using this. Oh. Okay. So starts a big fight, and this one, it seems to be. So here, this situation, AI says white can win by half point. That move, it's now black winning by 3 points. But he should do here. Yeah, what he did. Great for him. So white defend and black here. White needs defense. He can do some Atari first or something, but yeah. He did attach. Okay, that's just following AI pattern here. Just following AI version. That's 3 points better for black. So anyway, it's still like playable game. 3 points is close. Just it's slightly advantageous for black. So now white attach here. Okay. Black's defense. Now white atory here. Before doing any connection. Now connects. Black's defense, white defense. And is threatening this. Now he cuts. White's blocking here to make life. Okay. Black here trying to kill. At least remove some, striking some vital points here. But it seems to be now the game is really good for black. That's like, it seems to be 8 points better for black. Okay, when black's here, it seems to be better for white to just play here. Because one is so large. So variation about AI, about this. Is, so black's here. That's here. Defense here. Black's playing this. You are playing here. And black's defend. And now white here. So as you can see, center is huge for white. Probably 2 stones on the right is still not alive. And so this thing can be very big for white. Okay. And still left side, it doesn't look like perfectly killed. There is probably a chance to still survive. Consider that white cut here. It seems to be if black's tenuki, that's actually there. Seems to be easy way to catch 3 stones. So 9 can be great sente here. And there is again, like, just playing here, a move that can increase a little the white's position. So here, that seems to be already lost a little. But white lances here, and that's just 4 points better for black. But white's played here is now black winning by 8 points, according to AI. So black's played here, threatening to connect. White played here, black's played this one. Because if white tries here, this is at 3. So now white's tenuki. So if white's played here, that's a false side anyway, just connect. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, it seems to be. So one of the variations shown on Fox. So that is here, that is here. And defense. And now black is playing here. So maybe white's makes life, I'm not sure. It seems to be, is this Sente or something? That's now white's 10 here. Still unclear. But AI says like 8 points better for 8 points better for black anyway. So white's tenuki. But yeah, that's like AI says here this situation 9.5 points for black. So unless white did great, it will be okay for black. Now black's moving here. Okay. And just make something for this is good because, you know, black can reduce here and the bottom. and if he makes life for this, it's great. So white cuts now, black's playing here because that will be kill on the left. So now left side is dead, for sure. And yeah, you don't need to white plate here. You don't need to connect here. That's just you know, you can get this. So just already reduce top, reduce center, and reduce bottom side. That's already big enough anyway. So when black's here, white is striking vital, still trying to kill. And you should kill or resign. So black's playing here. So now that's this one is, if white's played here, this is you capture 3. And so of course white can play here to make a full side, but you can't avoid 2 eyes here. That's easy to get to. Not possible to kill that way. So white defense, and black now answers here. So white here, black's played that already there. It's anyway full side. But black's played here, white takes, black's defense. If he kill this, maybe he can manage. Looks like a coup. Is it still black way ahead here? Yeah, it seems according to AI. At some point, it became slightly closer, like 5 points, but 5 points is still big lead. And even more at this stage of the game. So it seems to be just good for black here. Okay. At least according to AI. So that was a cutlet of white. So black answers and now white takes go, but black can play here. So play that way, still captures. So if black's played here, what if this happened here? That's like you played here, you takes and placement here. That's just 1 eye. It's a big one, but just 1. So that's why black tries to win the coup, because that way it's 2 eyes. So when white here, you should answer. Don't give life to white. Now he's playing here, okay. So that way you can keep playing co-fights. Bamboo joint here to connect, okay. Now playing here, white connects and takes coup, okay. So here answered. Here he played this one because white connects, you can still take coup here, white cannot connect. That is of course so great for black. So takes now here, and so black's playing here. Is there any way connects or makes, I mean, if I played here, so this is, you can play here if you want few liberties. And question is cut good, or is it just this good enough? You can play it here, there is this way, but now that's just a cut, and that's probably kill white. And if white's played here, you get 1. But 1 is not enough, so you really need to cut. Right? Like if it's that way, just you get 1 eye, and 1 eye is not enough, so you need the cut. So what happened here? White defense, and now takes coup here. Still live. So now captures. So captures is, if white solved here, you connect. If white's block, you can capture, and white connects, still you can connect for black. So it's returning to connect. And makes profit. So white is blocking, black takes a coup. White peeping move here. So of course black takes, you can cut 3 stones and makes life for this group, which is big. Black's defense. Now this one tells, okay, if I can't make 2 eyes, I can connect. And that's great for black. So takes a coup. Now white here, so black's supposed to connect. What he's not doing. So he's playing here, I guess. The thing is, if it's white here, you can capture with snap. So white has to play there. And so white takes a coup, okay. So this is white's cutlet was answered. But now just, okay, black's actually here. So tells, this is like, maybe you played here. Yeah. Probably you played here, and black is like winning, capturing race versus white and kill. So that's too big. So white answered. White here, black answering with this Atari. Okay. Now black connects. So black is telling, okay, he has time for this because he's still killing white. And white cuts here, this is you can answer here. And that's black, yeah, since also here, no, here, this is less troubles. That if white's played here, you connect here. That's possible, right? At least white here, you takes, white has to spend move to cut. And that way it should be no trouble. Yeah, that should be no trouble here. So white's defense here wants to save his group. But that means black now captures. Still black at troubles. Yeah, that just black still in trouble. As this one here, it's still like this with white safe, and black capturing white here. But blacks remove some troubles and capture 3 stones. But still a co-fight. So white connects as a co-treat to make black connect. So black can never use it. Maybe here, at this stage, it was better for black to takes. Because white had no time to play here, you will be able to connect. And white has to spend a move and you can take. So you remove co-treat from white. So I think it's something should be played here. Anyway, looks like, oh, at some point it's like, it seems in the co-fights, white managed to make it just like 4 points, but still better for black. And then increase again after. Just where? Okay, so it was 1 white here. So this white AI says better to use 1 for 2 as co-treat. 1 for 2 takes back. Black's playing here, takes back. So using this takes and it's black here according to AI. So that's AI plan here. Says like 3.5 points for black. So kind of closer, but I think it's losing anyway. As nothing, no big thing left after that. So if you play it properly, it's okay. And now just like black losing here. It seems the AI was okay for... Okay for capturing here. But there is probably anyway no way to win the game. Maybe way to win the co, but no way to win the game. So white here. Black, this white anyway, you can still threatening, you know? Maybe the thing is you can play it here, and if white's blocking, you can capture, and that can be co-treats. So this is the reason. Maybe you save more co-treats. Yeah. So that's a Wayne game. So white's played here, black and sus here, and it seems black Undeku, you know? Undeku or connects, anyway. But it's black behind. Black captures here. When white takes co, black's played here as co-treats. And he's not killing... Black spend a move here. Oh. But is killing white? No. He's not, right? So if black's played here, white here, black takes, white here. So that's still white winning this. So white answers here, takes, so black should take. Now white's played here. And so the situation here is just better for black. So it leaves no chance for white. It's just small on game. And the situation here is like 8.5 points for black. So just leads by too much. So white's played here. And so this creates a co-fight. And disco fight is just like something you are not able to win for white, so just place to resign. But of course, if you just play here, you don't get enough points. So just a way to resign for white. So he create the coup and just that you can't win that one and just lost the game. So Yang Dingxin managed to win, take his revenge from Shibano. And so Shibano out very early from the tournaments. But anyway, one of these two should be out. And yeah, Yang Dingxin was slightly favorite anyway on that game.